Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, we were discussing exemplar solutions of the NCERT book in our previous two sessions, and we have completed in session number 1 MCQ type questions, and in session number 2 we could complete true or false type questions. So in today's session number 3 we will be concentrating on fill in the blank type questions, that is question number 99 to 151. So coming to the question number 99, students, in this question number 99 we have got two sub questions, A, B. Here in sub question A, 10 million is equals to dash crore, and see, to answer this, first we should know 1 million is equal to 10 lakh, and this is actually a sub question B. So 10 lakh is equals to how many million? So we can write straight away here 1. Then we need to know how many lakh is equal to 1 crore. To convert, here we are well aware that 100 lakh is equals to 1 crore. That means 10 into 10 lakh, we can write this 100 lakh as 10 into 10 lakh. So by replacing this 10 lakh with a word million, so we got 1 crore is equal to 10 million. So the right answer 10 million is equals to 1 crore. So this is how the conversions to be done, and those conversions without going wrong you can answer the questions. Next, 1 meter is equals to how many millimeters? See students, normally we have 1 centimeter being equal to 10 millimeter. That means before I go for answering, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. It implies instead of centimeter, if I substitute 10 millimeter, it becomes 100 into 10 millimeter gives us the value for 1 meter converted into millimeter. So it is 1000. So 1 meter equals to 1000 millimeters. Now 1 centimeter equals to how many millimeters? It's a straight away simple question. So here we have already done that. Next, 1 kilometer equal to how many millimeters? See, now conversion of 1 kilometer into millimeters. So first 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters, we know that. Now by converting meters into centimeter, so I will multiply by 100. That means 1000 into 100 centimeter. Now by converting centimeter into millimeter, Instead of centimeter I am writing 10 millimeter. So totally 1000 into 100 into 10 gives us 10 lakh millimeter, which is equal to 1 kilometer. So here right answer is 10 lakh. Okay. Next. Here to be a substitute. Next. In the question number 101, 1 gram equals to how many milligrams? So students, this is very important question. 1 gram equals to 1000 mg, milligrams. Where do you find mg? Most of you have taken tablets as a medicine. While you taking tablets as a medicine, you might have seen 1000 mg, 500 mg, 650 mg, 300 mg, such as. They're all milligrams. Okay. Now 1 gram equals to 1000 mg is the standard conversion. Next, coming to the liters. 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. Where do you find normally this? You might have taken oil or milk. When you will be collecting milk, the milkman normally uses measuring jars to pour the milk. Maybe 500 ml milk, which we call it as half a liter, or that measuring jar he uses to pour the milk. Sometimes if you are taking 1 liter, on the measuring jar it would be written as 1 liter only, but if you are collecting half a liter, there on that measuring jar it would be written as 500 ml. Next, coming to the C, 1 kg kilogram. We say 1 kg means 1 kilogram. See, kilo is nothing but 1000. 1 kg is nothing but 1000 grams. Further converting grams into milligrams by substituting this mg. So I have to multiply 1000 mg, which is nothing but 10 lakh mg. So here right answer is 10 lakh milligrams. Okay. Now next question. In 102 question, 102nd question, 10,000 is equals to, sorry, it is 100,000. 100,000 is equals to 1 lakh. It is 1 lakh. Next, height of a person is 1 meter 65 centimeter. That means 165 centimeter, where 165 centimeter converted into millimeters gives you 1650 millimeters, because 165 into 10 millimeter implies 1650 millimeters. Next, length of river Narmada is about 1290 kilometers. Now this in meters, kilometers, so you have to multiply by 1000 to convert this kilometer into meters. So 1290 into 1000 meters gives us 129000, means 12,90,000 meters. Next, Coming to the question number 105, the distance between Srinagar and Leh is 422 kilometers. Same distance in meters will be 422 into 1000 meters, which is nothing but 422 000 means 4,22,000 meters. Now coming to the question number 106, writing numbers from the greatest to the smallest is called an arrangement in descending order. DESCENDING, descending order. Now question number 107, by reversing the order of digits of the greatest number made by 5 different non-zero digits. For example, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That means 54,321 is made out of 5 non-zero different digits, and it is the greatest 5-digit number. Now if I reverse it, the new number is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which we call 12,000 to 12,345, which is the smallest number. It is smallest, SMALLEST, smallest number of 5 digits. Next, by adding 1 to the dash to the greatest dash digit number, we get 10 lakh. See students, 10 lakh is a 7-digit number. If you subtract 1, I'll get a 6-digit greatest number. That's it. Okay, so watch carefully the question and decide based on that right answer. Next, 109th question, the number 5 crore 25 crore 23 lakh 78,401. That means 0 will be in tens place. So this is how we write. That's it. They are asking you to write in by giving commas and then system. Okay. Now coming to the 110th question, in Roman numeration, the symbol X can be subtracted from L 50, M millennium, which means 1000, and C, which means century. So X, which is 10, can be subtracted from L, M and C only. Next, coming to the question number 111, the number 66 in Roman numerals is, first we will write L for the sake of 50, X, now it becomes 60, V, I becomes 6, so it is 66. Next, coming to the question number 112, the population of Pune was 2,538,473 in 2001. Rounded off to the nearest thousands, the population was, see, when they are asking us to nearest thousands to round off, we should look for hundreds place. Here hundreds place is less than 5, that means 2538 and 00, that's it, 2,538,000. And the smallest whole number is 0. The successor of 1,06,000 and 159 is 1,06,160. Next, the predecessor of 1 lakh is 99,999. Coming to the question number 116, 400 is the predecessor of 401. Next, dash is the successor of the largest 3-digit number. See, the largest 3-digit number is 999. Dash is the successor of this 1000. 1000 is the successor of this. Next, 118th question. If 0 is subtracted from the whole number, then the result is the number itself. So the same number remains as it is, because 0 subtracted makes no change in the number. The smallest 6-digit natural number ending in 5. First of all, the smallest 6-digit number is 1 lakh and it should end in 5. So it is 1 lakh and 5. Okay. Next, whole numbers are closed under addition as well as multiplication. Next, coming to the question number 121. Natural numbers are closed, similar again, under addition as well as multiplication. Next, 122nd question. Division of a whole number by dash is not defined. It is 0. When any number is divided by 0 is not defined. In fact, it is actually infinity. And 0 divided by 0 is undefinable. Okay, 0 divided by 0 gives us undefinable, and any non-zero number divided by 0 gives you infinity. For your level, we say not defined. Okay. Next, coming to the question number 123, multiplication is distributed over addition. Next, 2395 into dash is 6195 into 2395. It's a which property? Product of any two numbers, however they are multiplied, remains same. It's a commutative property under multiplication. Next, 1001 into 2002 is 1001, bracket begins 1001 plus dash means it's a distributivity. A into B plus C equals to A into B plus A into C. So that's how we use here. It is 1001. 1001 is the right answer. Okay. So 1001. So because 2002 is 1001, it is distributed as like this they have written. Okay, some number is multiplied. Next, coming to the question number 126, 10,001 is multiplied by 0 gives you 0. 2916 is multiplied into dash gives you 0. That means this must be 0. 9128 into dash is 9128. The number itself is coming means When 1 is multiplied to any whole number, gives the same number. Next, 125 plus 68 plus 18 is same as 125 plus 68. It is associativity. Associativity under addition. Sum of any three whole numbers, however they are added, is same. 8925 into 1 gives the same number, 8925 only. Okay. Next, coming to the question number 131. 19, this is important question, children. 19 into 12 plus 19 into 1 I have written. Instead of this 19 into 1, where 19 I took it common, so 19 into 12 plus 1. So here it is 1 is the right answer. Okay, so you can cross check. 19 into 13. Okay, 19 into 13 gives same as 19 into 12 plus 19. Okay, you can cross check even. 19 into 13 is 19 into 13 is 247, and this is the number, and 19 into 12 plus 19, we have 19 into 12 giving you 228 plus 19, 228 plus 8 is 247 only. Okay, so you can cross check even. So here right answer is 1. 24 into 35 is 24 into 18 plus 24 into, see students, it is 17, because 24 into 35, 24 into 35 is written as 17 plus 18, or 18 plus 17, so 24 into 18 plus 24 into 17, distributivity. So we have distributivity used here. So 35 is split into 17 and 18. Okay, right answer is 17. Next, coming to the question number 133. 32 multiplied by 27 and multiplied by 19 is same as 32 multiplied by 27, and that product is multiplied by 19. It is associativity under multiplication. And here, see, same 134 is similar to this 132 type. Suppose 786 is taken common, where 786 into 3 plus 786 into 7. So if I take 786 common, 3 plus 7, it gives you 786 into 10. That means the answer is 7860. That much simple it is. So we used distributivity, same property, distributivity we used. Here we are splitting 35 into 18 plus 17. Here we are taking 786 common and adding 3 and 7. Okay, depends on where you will use, how you will use. Now 24 into 25 equals to 24 into, there is a this way given in exemplar problems book, which is redundant, not clear. So they intended to ask this. They intended to ask 24 into dash upon 4. See, 25 can be written as 100 by 4. So here this question mark is 100. So that is what they are expecting. See children, multiplying 24 by 25 is same as multiplying 24 into 100 by 4, where 4 can be cancelled with the 24 as 6. Now 6 into 100 gives you 600. That much easily we can answer. So whenever you are multiplying 25, you can make the number multiplied by 100 and divided by 4. Next, coming to the question number 136. A number is a dash of its factor. A number is dash of each of the factor. That means, for example, you got a 12. And what are the factors of 12? Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now this 12 is multiple of all these factors, correct? So that's why your right answer is multiple. 12 is a multiple of 1 also, 12 is a multiple of 2 also, 12 is a multiple of 3 also, 12 is a multiple of 4 also, 12 is a multiple of 6 also, 12 is a multiple of 12 itself. So that's a number is a multiple of each of its factor. Next, question number 138. Dash is a factor of every number. 1 is a factor of every number. That's why it is trivial factor. 1 is called trivial factor. TRIVIAL. Trivial factor. The number of factors of a prime number is, it has only 2 factors. That's why it is defined as prime. Number of factors of a prime number is 2. A number for which the sum of all of its factors is equal to twice the number is called. See students, this is one of the important question. It is called perfect number. Okay, it is called perfect number. Next, the numbers having more than 2 factors will be called as composite numbers. Okay, next, coming to the question number 141. 2 is only number which is even. 2 is only prime number. 2 is only prime number which is even. Next, 2 numbers having only 1 as a common factor called co-primes. They are called co-primes. If the HCF of any 2 numbers is 1, then they are called co-primes or common factor also. HCF is same as common factor. Next, number of primes between 1 to 25 are 25 in number. You can count. If a number has dash in one's place, then it is divisible by 0. It should have 0 in units place. Then only it is divisible by 10. A number is divisible by 5 if it has 0 or 5 in its ones place. Okay, next, coming to the question number 146. A number is divisible by dash if it has any of the digits 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. It is even numbers, that means it is divisible by 2. If the sum of the digits in a number is multiple of 3, then the number is divisible by 3. If the difference between the sum of the digits at odd places from the right and the sum of digits at even places from the right of a number is either 0 or divisible by 11, then the number is divisible by 11. Next, 149th question. The LCM of two or more given numbers is the lowest of their common. See, it is lowest common multiple. So common, you have multiples. The name itself suggests it's multiples. LCM, lowest common multiple. HCF, highest common factors. Here are the common factors. Okay. Next, last 151th question. It is a match the following type question. Given below are two columns, column 1 and column 2. Match each item of column 1 with the corresponding item of column 2. So coming to the difference of two consecutive whole numbers. The difference between two consecutive whole numbers is always 1. So for the first D, for the second, let us see. The product of two non-zero consecutive whole numbers is always even. You can check 3 4s are 3 4 12, 5 6 are 30 is even. So it's even. For the second one, F. Next, for third one, quotient with a 0 is divided by another non-zero whole number. 0 divided by any non-zero number is always 0. For the fourth one, 2 added 3 times to the smallest whole number. Smallest whole number is 0, and to 0, 2 added for 3 times gives you 6. It is, oh, here I have written 0, it is B. I have written answer, we have to write letter only. Okay, next. For the fifth one, smallest odd prime number. Smallest odd prime number is 3. It is C. So for the first one, D is the right answer. For the second one, F is the right answer. For the third one, B is the right answer. For the fourth one, E is the right answer. For the fifth one, C is the right answer. Okay. So with this, we have completed third type of questions called fill in the blank type of questions. So with this, I'll wind up this session. I'll start from next session onwards, short answer type or long answer type questions. Okay, till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.